Hello everyone, it's NADI, and today I'm gonna show you my favorite manly summer smells. As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tip you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. I got this idea a few weeks back when I passed a guy at Starbucks that literally smelled like an orgasm and a runway show at the same time. So I was gathering all my favorite colognes, and no joke, that night I got an email from Deck of Scarlet asking if I'd heard of their sister company, Scentbird. I'm like, stalker? No. Coinky dink? Yes. So I wrote them and I was like, would you like to collab? They were like, yes, and they were very generous and sent me 5 of my favorite fragrances, plus I have a few of my own here to add to the mix. And as some of you may know, I am very sensitive when it comes to fragrances, so the ones that I'm gonna present to you today are very light, but manly, very sensual, and very summery. So let's get right into it. All right, first we will start with one of the Scentbird fragrances, and let me take a moment to appreciate the packaging because holy bougie, this shit is fancy. It comes with its own little velvet bag, and then this part is amazing. You twist it up to spray, and then you can also take this out to see its name, all the info on it, see how much is left in there. It's just very smart, pretty, chic packaging. And of course, before we get to smelling, I want to give you the deets. So, Scentbird is a $15 a month subscription where each month you get to pick a different designer fragrance. It's for men and for women and everyone above and in between. You get enough fragrance in here for 1 whole month, so that's 4 squirts a day, which honestly is way too much. Like, I do 2 squirts in the air, walk through it, and I'm set. And to close my little spiel, they were nice enough to send a 25% off your first order coupon code, which I will put down below. No, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not earning commission off the coupon code, but I am always down to save a little money. And now, let's smell. First up, we have John Varvatos Artisan. And this smell is so clean. It's like just spent the day at the beach, now hopping out of the shower kind of clean. It's slightly citrusy with a hint of manly musk, but not like that throat clenching musk. Just enough to keep it masculine, but not so masculine that you're afraid to cry. Definitely light, good for everyday use. It's not one of those heavy special occasion fragrances, if you know what I mean. Next up, we have Tom Ford's Noir, and this one definitely is one of those heavy special occasion fragrances. In fact, for me, it's one of those borderline fragrances where I'm not even sure if I like it yet. I can't stop smelling it. It just has a very powerful, perfumey smell, like a CEO of a company would wear this, somebody who wants to be noticed. It's a powdery, mature smell, but kind of woody, not sweet, almost like a dry red wine, but creamy and kind of musky. There's a lot going on here. And I'm looking online at the fragrance notes, and it says it has bergamot, verbena, caraway, violet flower, black pepper, nutmeg, iris, geranium, rose, clary sage, amber, patchouli, and vanilla. So, a whole lot. I definitely smell the patchouli in here combined with vanilla. I think that's the main thing going on. But overall, it's one of my favorites because it just makes me feel powerful. It's like a good set of heels or a really strong pair of handcuffs. Something wet just landed on me. Ugh, I feel unclean. Next up is what I pretty much wear daily, and that's Gucci Guilty. This is probably the most basic bitch fragrance ever, but it's so good. It smells like a locker room after a swim meet, so like everybody's wet, but nobody's sweaty, but all the guys are in their teeny weeny man bikinis. This just has a very sporty scent, almost like it should be called like Aqua de Gucci. This has a very slight powdery smell. It's very sensual and attention grabbing, and it kind of smells like a combo of like lavender and citrus with maybe some woodiness thrown in, like cedar or patchouli. It's just a really manly smell. Like, it's perfect for the single lady or gay to spray on their body pillow when they cry themselves to sleep at night. Oh, memories. Just a very well-rounded fragrance. This will turn you into a magnet like those Axe commercials, so it's perfect for the man going on a date. You are bound to get some ass with this baby. Next up, we have Versace for men, and this one is a lot like Gucci Guilty, but with kind of like a spicy black pepper twist. This fragrance is either for like the country club elite who wear the button-up shirts and the khakis, or the slick-back suited men who have that steal yo girl haircut. It's fresh like ivory soap, but nautical like Aqua de Gio, but kind of spicy and zesty like a Mexican resort vacation. Like if a guy was wearing this, you'd gladly let them take a tequila shot off your ass, whether they asked to or not. It looks like the notes in this one are bergamot, neroli, citrus, bitter orange leaves, geranium, clary sage, blue hyacinth, cedarwood, old wood, mineral amber, tonka bean, and musk. My goodness. But this does kind of have an underbite of something dark and musky and spicy, but it's mostly sweet, like me. Up next, we have Dolce Gabbana's for men, and this smells like a rich ass pool party. It is aquatic as hell. And I'm not gonna lie, this does kind of smell like bug spray and sunscreen combined, but in a good way. And I don't know, for some reason it just reminds me of like going to Cedar Point or some water park. But this definitely does have woody smells. It's kind of like a creamy, dry floral smell with a hint of citrus. And at the same time, it has a really strong raw tobacco and cedar smell. It sounds like it'd be a weird combination, but it actually smells really rich. It honestly smells like wealth, like the Hamptons. In fact, it does kind of have that bitter old money smell, but it's topped off with sweetness, so it just brings everything together, and it's very very well-rounded. We have 2 more fragrances to go, and the second to last is the ever so popular Chanel Blue, and honestly, this is one of my all-time favorite smells. Like, this and the Gucci Guilty just, oh, get me off. But this fragrance is excellent for anyone, plus it will increase your sexiness by approximately 38%. This smells like nutmeg with possibly some mint, maybe some citrus from like grapefruit or orange, but I definitely smell some cedar and sandalwood and some kind of pepper, a very strong pepper fragrance, which is probably why I like it so much. And I kind of think it's interesting that the bottle is so dark, because to me, this smells like nighttime, like walking through Malibu in the evening when it's misty and the stars are out. When I smell it, I just picture that and then going to a nice restaurant and going home and watching movies. Maybe I'm just in need of a good fucking date, goddamn. And finally, we have Burberry's Brit for Men. To me, this smells very sweet, almost like a pastry, but spicy and masculine and cool at the same time. It's almost like cedar with like ginger, but topped off with oranges and limes, but a little hint of rose and peppermint. It is a lot, but it's still very fresh with a nice musky undertone. Like, to me, this screams I'm a good college student, but I also drive a motorcycle and can probably unhook your bra with my toes. It's sexy and clean, but badass at the same time. But there you go. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. I would love to do them for every season. I have some in mind for spring, and I know I have some in mind for winter. Big thanks to Scentbird. Be sure to check them out in the description below. Don't forget, my latest single, One Last Night, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting it. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at @OfficialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.